Still repping the Leeds shirt, even after what was quite a disappointing result. How was the MADRAS? Is it going to affect your ass in the morning?
I'm sure it will.
If you can guess what beer I'm on tonight, I'll buy you a 4-pack of that beer next time I see you.
Estrella.
Close. I don't know if it is close or not, but no, incorrect. It's a Mahou. A Mahou.
Oh no! I knew I could.
Remember.
I saw the back of it.
Cheating. He's cheating. Okay. Episode 10. Fuck me. Wow. Flying through them, aren't we?
There's been 10 game weeks since we started. Oh no,
It feels like more. It feels like more.
We've done a couple of them in between, haven't we?
Yeah, there's been so many games. It was actually refreshing just to like relax for the week. You know, not having to panic going, oh shit, we've got a midweeker. I'm going to try and keep it really loose tonight. Yeah.
Okay.
So, I'll just do a quick now then and welcome back to JDs Matchday Mashup. The show that's 10 episodes deep. Can you believe that? I'd have never said that when we first started. It's a stressful process. It's fucking long. All for your guys' entertainment. And we don't grumble. We just crack on with it. I literally grumble all the time. Episode 10. Who'd have thought that? Would you have thought that, Harry?
Well, yeah, when we said we'd got to the end of the season, I thought maybe, yeah.
might have half a chance. Yeah, you're not wrong. Okay. Yeah. So we're hitting expectations, I guess. Who would we be like as a football team? Who's hit expectation? Certainly not surpassed them, but certainly not underachieved as well. Who would that be?
Well, I don't know. I feel like in your mind we're about 10th at the minute.
Mid-table.
Yeah, I think you want bigger results. But you're gonna accept.
Put in Champions League spots.
You'll accept mediocrity this season, but you wanna push on next season. I get that vibe.
Yeah. Okay. Who was that? So who's finished about that? That Chelsea.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. all the gear,
As
no
always,
idea.
Yes, we've got all the gear. It looks like I'm in Joe Rogan's back garden. Back garden? I don't think he shoots in his back garden. Looks like I'm in Joe Rogan's back. Oh, fuck me.
Backside.
Yeah. I wish I was. Fucking hell. Do I? Don't know. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Don't know why my mind went to that. Anyhow, as always, I'm joined by the man who makes all this possible, Harry, our super producer. What have you been up to this week, Harry?
Yeah, it's been a nice. No games wet this weekend for a long time, so.
Oh yeah.
Just been enjoying the football. Some
cracking games, to be fair, this week.
Yeah, I enjoyed the conference final yesterday. I don't know if you watched that.
I did. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I was like, Notts County were on the verge of the most disappointing thing to ever happen in football history. You can't get 107 points and not go up. If they'd not gone up, my heart would have broke in a million pieces for you.
Yeah, I think even Ryan Reynolds. I heard that they were there yesterday, Ryan Reynolds and
Were they?
Rob McElhenney, but I don't know if that's true. But I know that they've
made
made a
all
point.
the attention, did they?
Well, yeah, they've made like a point of saying they wanted Notts County to go up. Like, it's just funny how they feel guilty about it because they've absolutely ramsacked the season. But yeah, I guess they're a team ready for the football league.
It takes big bollocks, but he's a bit of an innovator, isn't he? As showed with his free kick.
Yeah,
like,
actually,
maverick.
I was thinking about that. I suppose it's different if you're the manager or something, but if you got a player that wants to express himself like that, then you got to take the rough with the smooth.
Absolutely, I'd say you can only have one or two of them in your team, though, can't you? You can't have a fucking full 11 of Mavericks keeper coming out, launching the ball and stuff. Adel Taarabt, he's one of those players, wasn't he? That just let him go out there and paint that canvas because he's an artist.
Yeah, I mean, Bostock scored one of the best goals I've seen a whole player score.
I think I was there, actually, believe it or not.
Against Swansea.
Yeah,
first game of the season.
I think I was there, yeah. I often go to the first game of Hull season, so I don't know why. Maybe because I'm a Hull fan.
Yeah, get drawn in by the excitement.
Yeah, I do. Well, mainly because the lads are like, it's first game of the season, should we go? And I'm like, well, I can't drag the lads to Leeds. Nobody wants to come to Leeds with me. Do you know what annoys me as well? They've sold all the rights to Sky, haven't they? So literally every game of the Championship, I'm saying it as if we're down already, which we fucking are. But they've sold all the rights to the EFL, haven't they? So literally there's going to be like 1,000 games televised next season. I think it's starting from next season. So
I think it's
paying,
I think it's the season after, but I know what you mean. Yeah.
As it season after, fans are going to be paying silly amount of money to go to a game they could just watch on Sky. You're killing the football. You're killing football. You media conglomerates. That being said, if you want to sponsor us on the podcast,
Matches everyone in order. I've gone with again. Leeds first.
Okay, let's talk. Yeah, okay. Frustrating game for me, on a personal note. This fucked things right up for me, I'll be honest. So I'd timed the day perfectly to watch the game. Bear in mind, I've got a fucking dodgy stick, so it's like about an hour and a half behind. But she'd agreed to see some mates for lunch, and she'd said 2:00, and I was like, whoa. That's a no can do. But I know Grace, and I know she'll be running minimum 30 minutes late, so I was like, I might be able to watch the full game and then go and meet him. So it gets to, anyway, watching the game, gets to the last 10 minutes, she's going, oh, I'm stressing, we need to go, because she's already running late. She's not told them. They're just sat there waiting for us. Embarrassing, pathetic, if you ask me. And if you are watching Ivan and Lucia, I apologise, not her. She meant it. She was like, oh, I'm going to be late because I don't like him, actually. But no, she didn't say that. I did give myself a hole. And they won't watch. Where was I going with that? Oh, yeah, so fucking last 5 minutes of the game, mate, I had to listen to it on radio as I was driving to the pub where I was meeting him. And then got to the pub, right, with a couple of minutes left, and the pub that I'm going to shows every game of football in the world ever. One show in Leeds. So literally, and there was no fucking signal, because the place where I live is a fucking shithole, right? So I was literally in there, just like a fucking junkie, trying to scratch an itch, trying to find out the result.
So what score was it when you left the house?
When I left the house, it was 2-2.
Right.
I heard on radio Fairpo had been sent off, and that's all I heard. So I was rushing to the pub, because like the car park was near the pub, rushing to the pub to get in. No screens showing any sort of football ever. They were just showing fucking offers. Use the menu for offers. That fucks me off as well, by the way. When it's showing like TVs are just showing random offers. We've got a menu. We can fucking read, mate.
It's a waste of a TV, isn't it? Yeah.
It's a waste of a fucking TV. Get anything on. Gardener's World. I don't give a fuck. I'll watch it. Yeah, didn't have it on. So in the end, I had to fucking scrap about. And do you know what I was anxious about as well? I was anxious about people seeing me and going, "Oh, what about Leeds then? They got a last minute winner, didn't they?" And I don't want to know. So anyway, found out the result. And disappointing, obviously, and I think that takes us down.
Well, it all happened. God, I don't know. It kind of summed up the season, didn't it? It was like
that Fairpo.
It was a bit do or die, that game. You had the chance to really put your mark on it, go 2-0 up, and once that didn't happen, it felt like the writing was on the wall.
You know, you can't get too mad at Patrick. He ran well. He put himself about a bit, but fuck me, come on, son. I backed you every fucking week. Just pull your finger out. Just fucking. It was a shit pen. Yeah,
it's poor as fuck, yeah.
Lovely height for the keeper. Even I'd have saved it, because when I go and goal, I actually can't dive left. So I'd have saved that. Yeah, pathetic, Patrick. But if you can score an actual in the next game, I'll forgive you.
You think with his confidence, you just bang it down the middle.
Yeah, you'd have thought so, Matt. But
I guess not thinking straight, is he? Fuzzy thinking,
I like that. But for me, the real villain, obviously, is Junior Fairpo. He's a liability. He was all last season. And do you know, the only reason why I like Junior Fairpo is because he won me a shitload of money, because he loves the yellow. That's the only reason I like it. I don't like it for your footballing ability. God, no. Fucking Ian Hart would be spinning his fucking grave if he were dead.
Yeah, I wanted to get your take on the handball.
Oh, it's mental. Like, nowadays, you can't jump with your hands. Like, you have to, like, pencil it, don't you? Like, he's playing... The NBA Finals are on. And it looked like he wouldn't have looked out of place with LeBron and Steph Curry and that. What's he trying to do? It's a three-pointer. Fuck off. I think that should be him done. Honestly, obviously he can't play the end of the season. But I'd be shipping him out. He's dog shit. If any Leeds fans want to disagree with me on that, bring it. It was there for the taking, wasn't it? That's the hardest bit. If you go there and get spanked 3-0, you can almost swallow it more so than been in the game for so long and like thinking, we could kick on here, and this could be because one win and another point. I think you're safe nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, your chance was there. It was on a plate. You go 2-0 up with Allardyce.
It's unlike, but do you know what? I was just about to say. It's very unlike Allardyce to go 1-0 up and then capitulate the way we did.
Yeah, it's just. I think if you'd gone 2-0 up, it might have been different. I mean, obvious statement, but I think you might have been able to sit on it better.
Oh, hello. It's a tough one to say, but I think I met my mate last night. He's an Arsenal fan, so he won't be happy today. I met him for a pint, and he was saying, "Well, would you have took a point before the game?" And I would have done, definitely, actually.
Really?
Against Newcastle, I think I would, yeah.
Better enough. What?
A guaranteed point. I think I'd take it before the game against Newcastle, and then fancy my chances against West Ham. I do fancy our chances against West Ham, and then I think we would still need another point from Spurs. But at home, last game of the season, fucking it's rocking. I fancy it.
I'd say
they don't look at the races, do they? Fuck me.
I'd say the other way around. I reckon you get a point at West Ham because they need a point to stay up as well to make it official, and then beat Spurs at home when they've got fuck all to play for. Well, they have a little bit, but they've just let it go now, aren't they? They don't give a fuck.
No, I was listening to TalkSport after the Spurs game, and fuck me, some of the Spurs fans were like blazing. It was entertaining.
I bet they were, yeah. Was that with Cundy and Gabby?
No, it was Harr and Gabby.
Well, yeah. Not Cundy, yeah.
Yeah, so this bloke rang up, like just straight up to Jamie O'Hara's face. He caught some shots. He was like, Jamie, you were never talented. But you had pride. I was like, fucking hell, chill out, son. Imagine that.
Well, how did he react to
that? He was like, he said, "Oh, Gabby, I thought you've got a perfect opportunity to jump down my neck then." But Gabby, being the gentleman that he is, said, "No, you did have talent, mate." And that's what we need in this world. Men supporting men.
Yeah, it's funny how quickly people are to write off players that have had like steady Premier League careers. It's like obviously very good.
Yeah, unbelievable. Savage used to use that quote all the time. It's like, how can I be, I'm paraphrasing quite obviously, how can I be dog shit when I've played over 10 years in the Premier League or whatever?
Yeah, yeah. But Savage is quite annoying as well, because as soon as he's losing an argument, it'll be like, well, how many games did you play in the Premier League?
I would use that though, to be honest. I don't. How many Premier games do you play? Exactly. Shut your mouth, Jake Humphries.
Yeah, he's doing it with
Humphries catching strays. Fucking hell.
What's that?
I said Jake Humphries catching strays. That's not a joke.
But yeah, who have Everton got? It's between you, so it's you and Everton, isn't it? That's a shootout, basically. Well, that's not true, but we'll say it is for now, unless Leicester get a result tomorrow night. So Everton have got Wolves away. You'd fancy them to get a draw there, wouldn't you? Would you?
Wolves away? Don't know. Wolves haven't got fuck all to play for, have they? So
yeah, you'd fancy them to get a draw, in my opinion. Then Bournemouth at home. I mean, they've got fuck all to play for now as well, but
yeah. Oh, Bournemouth did this fucking class thing, to be fair to them. Do you know what? I've slagged them off. I'm surprised I wasn't in the video, but I've slagged them off, and they've turned it right round. So what they did is they've, on the TikTok, as all the football content creators who slagged them off going, Bournemouth are down, they compiled all the football content creators saying that back to back, and then like after it gets to the end of that, it just shows all the goals to keep them up. Oh, you have absolutely roasted them. Fair play. I'm all about that. Redemption!
What about the rogue mad bastard that got on the pitch or got in the dugouts?
Oh, man. I did a TikTok on that today.
I was going to say, have you done one? Have you done one already?
No, you can't be doing that. You've give the fans a bad name there, pal. Come on. You can't be doing that. What are you doing?
Obviously not. He's got a lifetime ban.
I don't blame him, to be honest.
Don't blame him.
I don't blame them for giving him a lifetime ban, sorry. Blame you for going on the pitch, you fucking idiot. What are you going to say there? Oh, let us win, would you? Fucking hell. I don't even know, is that... What? What was you trying to achieve?
It's just how casual he was as well, just like
Yeah.
strolling about, not really doing out.
Do you reckon he got all pumped up with his mates? I'm off on. And then he got on and he went, all right, Eddie. How you doing?
Beating us,
Said he
you
out.
bloody sod.
Oh, God. Oh, if I could have... Oh. Yeah, mad, innit? Yeah, Eddie Howe looked unfazed there. Eddie Howe's a cool guy. Very chill. He's like, what?
What's all this stuff about Newcastle's assistant? He's been going viral, hasn't he?
So funny. Yeah, so he loves the camera, doesn't he? He absolutely loves the camera. Gives him a wink and that. I think I've just made that up. But yeah, loves the camera, and he's always like first out the dugout to shake the hand of the.
Yeah, I'd never
gaffer.
noticed it before, but yeah, it's quite funny.
But there's a Twitter. I think there's a Twitter page that's gone quite viral with it. But yeah, straight in the camera like that. Loves it.
Hindling it, Tyndall. Did he? What did he say?
He was saying like, he played it down and he's like, it's just the type of person he is. He's charismatic and stuff. I could actually sense a bit of unrest there, Eddie. You didn't like that, did you? You didn't like it. I could sense. He was a bit frustrated because it is becoming the Mike Tyndall. He's a rugby player, isn't he?
Yeah.
What's Jason Tyndall? And it's becoming the Jason Tyndall show, you know. And yeah, I could sense a little bit of unrest there. It's like being in prison, Eddie. You know, you're going to have to show him who's boss eventually. You're going to have a fucking straightener. Sort him out and say, listen, I'm top dog. You hold that pocket, not the other way around, fella. Best season in a long time. Everything's still to play for. It's fucking brilliant.
Well, I mean, the title's gone, but...
Okay, everything but the title. Everything but the main prize, fine.
Yeah. I know, it has been a good season, for sure. Sure. All right, what have we got next?
Right, move on. Who we got?
Man Red.
Man Red. 2-0. Did the job.
Yeah, so... Yeah, it's just very... It's like old school Man United at home, wasn't it? Like nothing to write home about, just got the job done.
Got the job done. There's not more you can ask for, really. However, again, Talk Sport, I did hear this fan absolutely coming on saying that Martial is the worst Martial's the worst player in Man United history. That's harsh. That's harsh.
It's just
He's
nonsense,
bad.
isn't it?
He's bad. I don't think he's great.
What worse than Vegas?
No, he's not worse than Vegas, obviously. Vegas offers something different, though. And if you're asking me who I'd rather have in my team, in my squad, sorry, not my team, who would I rather have? Vegas every day of the week. Hard worker. Probably great to have around the place. Martial just looks like someone's pissed on his chips every fucking day. Do you want to be here? Are you happy? Do you like football, Tony? Fucking hell. Tell your face then.
Just always think about the story about him. Apparently he cheated on his pregnant missus, so...
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
Not good karma, is it?
I did know that and forgot it. Wow. And that speaks volumes about you, son. Yeah. Yeah, definitely not. Wouldn't want you around the team. Disgusting.
But yeah, in our group chat today, we were saying, do you reckon, Paul Mullin of Wrexham?
What, do you reckon he's going to get a United call up?
Oh, no, so we were saying, do you reckon Paul Mullin would have scored more goals for Man United than Vegas has this season if they played the same amount of games?
Wow.
Like, who would you rather have up front for Leeds?
Actually. How many has Paul Mullin got? About 44, hasn't he?
Something stupid, but it's the National League. But yeah.
Fucking hell. I heard somebody debating this recently saying he should get a Wales call up.
Why, he's avoided the question, Shane?
No, because I'm circling back. That's what good presenters and pundits do.
Okay.
They go round and then come back, I think. So I saw someone saying that he should get a high performance. Rashford. He should get a Welsh call up because a striker has got that instinct. If they can score goals in that league, they can score goals in the Premier League. That's what they were saying. And it was an ex-striker. Name escapes me.
Dean Saunders?
So, probably. If he can score goals in that league, he'll score goals anywhere. It'd be interesting. Do you think he'll get a
It's a Frank Sinatra song, isn't it? It's got to be.
I'm going to say no. Probably not though. Still, to be honest, I'd
Rather
stay
have
on
Weghorst.
Yeah, probably. I ain't seen enough of that Mullins. He reminds me a lot of Jamie Vardy, not just his story and stuff, but like just his features. He's a bit scrawny, isn't he? A bit fucking. He's got "fuck the Tory" written on his boots, hasn't he? I quite like it. Got that edge. No, I do not. I'll change mine. Come on in, Paul. Get yourself in, son.
He was all over the media yesterday. He was on Soccer AM and then he was on a pundit for the final as well.
I bet he's buzzing.
He scored an absolute pearler on Soccer AM. Free kick.
Did he? I hadn't seen it.
He was a jerk. Nah, he's getting on now. Anyway, he's like, let's have a look. I think he's late 20s.
Prime of his life.
Yeah, he's 28, so I reckon he'll stay there. I mean, where better is he going to go in the Football League?
That's true. He'll be well paid.
That's what I mean, yeah. They'll be on a right burn as well, going up.
Oh my god.
I reckon, anyway.
And just the links and connections you'll have now will be ridiculous. Ryan, can I get some tickets to the premiere of Deadpool 7? Yes. Fucking class, man.
Well,
I'd be all over that.
It's mad that he's not even the top scorer in the National League, though.
Mullins one?
No. Everyone...
Was someone from Notts County?
Yeah, he played yesterday. Macaulay Langstaff scored 42 league goals this season.
Fuck off. That's ridiculous.
So he's kind of gone on the radar a bit.
Yeah, poor lad. We'll give you a shout out, Macaulay. Well done.
He's 26, so apparently he's available, so you never know.
Available for the podcast? Get yourself up. We'll get the exclusive scoop. Yeah, where are you gonna go next, Macaulay?
Aye.
Find out right here. Like and subscribe to find out where Macaulay goes.
Did you see Solskjaer was in the crowd?
What, the national? Oh, obviously not. At United.
For the first time he's been back.
Scarred. Don't go back, Ollie. Ollie was such a big fan though, wasn't he? He was genuinely like. There's a lot of players like that from United, isn't there? That buy into the club and fucking love it. Patrice Evra been one, Solskjaer been another.
Yeah, I guess so.
Who aren't necessarily, who haven't got any links to United before they signed for United. Gabriel Heinze, he was one, I think.
Never seen him again, but.
Oh yeah, but he was there for ages. Fucking loved it.
I read somebody called the Man United plays Snowflakes or Solskjaer.
Do you know what? There is this side of Solskjaer where, because everyone thinks, oh, babyface, little babyface assassin, cute. Nah, mate, he's a fucking killer. Yeah, he gets really pissed off when the players are rolling around and stuff. I saw a quote a while back that said, if his son was doing that, he wouldn't give him any food to eat. I was straight on the phone to the NSPCC. Just heard this. You might be interested. Get yourself round to 123 Fake Street.
And also put, do you reckon Ten Hag is on the fags? Because he's got yellow teeth. He's got weird teeth.
He looks like he's probably on the fags.
Yeah, he's got like sugar puff teeth.
Sugar puff teeth. As I said, I don't like his face. I don't like his makeup. Not a fan of him.
Some are a bit nervous about him. I think it's maybe gonna end in tears.
He's Shaggy. He unsettles me. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Creepy.
What in the who's you had?
Just not even a full one yet. Right, what else we got in the news next?
Chelsea Forest.
Chelsea pissed me off. Like, I know you've got an out to play for, and Forest to bang up for things at the minute, but fuck off. Come on. You're at home. At least show a bit of pride.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you got a point, but
their heads are gone though. They're on the beach. They've got literally nothing to play for, have they?
No, I get the impression like Sterling pops up and scored too, but I get the impression like he's just. This might be a real rash statement, but get the thing. He's not that arsed anymore about his career, Sterling.
Oh, that's a bit harsh. I think that's harsh.
He's just like that. He's got back to London. He's like, fuck it. On 300 grand a week, whatever he's on now, probably. Just like, just cruise for a bit now. He's only 28 though.
Is he only 28?
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Wow. I mean, the fella's won it all, to be fair.
Well, yeah, Champions League.
Euros and World Cup. You've won fuck all, Sterling, but book your ideas up.
But maybe he's a player that kind of he'll be a talisman maybe under Poch.
Yeah, that's mad, by the way. That breaking news.
24 hours later.
24 hours later. Breaking news. We didn't say how fast was breaking it. Fucking hell. Yeah. Pochettino. Signed, sealed, delivered, baby. Yeah. Mad. I wouldn't go there if I was Poch. I wouldn't.
Well, it's been dragging out for a while. I reckon he's probably got a lot of assurances about control.
Yeah, I know, but as I said in the previous pod, I'd give assurances coming out there. I'd be the biggest politician ever. Oh, honestly, Poch, if you lose every single game for the next 4 seasons, I'll keep you on. I still won't sack you. I promise. Scout's honour. Fuck off. Honestly. Oh yeah, you'll be on 700 grand a week, mate. Cross my heart out to die. Fuck off.
I think that might be in the contract, but just doing it all on his word. Just gentleman's handshake.
Put it up. Brothers, come on.
But I think someone made a good point today. It's like maybe it's a good thing that Frank's kind of fucked it because they didn't want another Solskjaer situation, did they? Where they had to keep him on.
Yeah.
So they've realised it's going south with Frank quickly, so got Poch in, which it's excellent for Burley as well because I don't know, is it excellent for Burley? I suppose he had Tuchel, didn't they? But you'd think now he's learned a lesson a little bit from this season and he'll back Poch.
Yeah, I know, but he's backed all his managers though, because they've fucking spent about a million. That's nothing. That's fuck all. Spent about $1 billion, haven't they?
Yeah, but who was signing those players though?
Yeah, that's true.
That's the thing, innit? Like, what idea was behind it? I don't know.
My mate had this mad theory yesterday. Shout out JMO. Right, when I was speaking to JMO, the Arsenal fan. Big up JMO, the Arsenal fan, and he was saying he's got a mad theory, but if it's true, it's mental. That the only reason that Arsenal went in for Mudryk is so that Chelsea panicked, put a bid in for Mudryk, because they see all along they actually want Declan Rice, so they know that if they spunked a load of money on Mudryk, chances are they can't, they'll have to rein in what they're spending this season coming.
Right.
So it's a very complex theory. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, is that true?
Just Edu pulling the strings.
Edu, mastermind. If he's playing 4D chess, the fellow, if that's the case. I told Jimmy who's chatting bollocks.
Who knows? I suppose it's worth. If you've got a person whose job that is like Edu, maybe you would do that because you can always withdraw the bid. But I don't know.
Oh, that's a shout, isn't it?
Was Mudryk like? Was he? Was he on everyone's radar or something? I don't even know.
I don't really know because Chelsea's bid for me took me by surprise because I remember Mudryk was posting on his Twitter that he was Arsenal till he dies. Literally, I'm sure he had a picture with Gunnosaurus, all sorts of shit, man. He was signed, sealed, delivered.
Do you think people got a bit? I think people got a bit too excited about him after his debut.
Yeah.
People were jizzing themselves because he could run around fast.
Run around.
And he missed
real fast.
He missed a real good chance, and Gary Neville was like, "He looks like a player." It's like,
yeah. Oh boy.
All he's got to do something first, but we'll see. Puts Forest
just out of reach.
3 points. Yeah, 3 points ahead of Leeds, and they're probably they need a draw really to get through.
I think it's a draw. I think it's a draw. They're a draw away.
Mind you, got a worse goal difference.
I was looking at Leeds' goal difference today. We've conceded the most in the whole league. You can't expect to stay up if you've conceded the most goals in the entire league.
Yeah, 71's a bit.
71 goals. That's ridiculous.
Next game, Saints Fulham.
Oh, fuck, mate.
Not a lot to say, is it?
Not a lot to say. Jesus Christ. Apparently they went down with a whimper. Southampton were at home, weren't they?
Yeah.
Right. Show something. Show Harr or something. Apparently I heard... Again, TalkSport. I've watched loads of footy. Just listen to TalkSport, mate. Yeah, guys were ringing in going they were just passing it around. Need a win. and they're just passing it around the back four. Apparently they've got this big guy up front, 6'7" or something like that, and all the fans are going, just lump it in. No, we'll pass it around the back. Pass it there. Yeah, apparently they were fuming.
Yeah, they did score at one point, but he got given offside. But yeah, they've got all these young players, aren't they? So it might be interesting in the Championship how they've been interesting team to watch, I think, next season. Because they'll be given a better chance to succeed, maybe, and might mix it up a bit.
Thrive. What about Ward-Prowse? He's gone, surely.
Oh, yeah, Ward-Prowse.
Again, I had I'm just stealing all TalkSports content, bringing it here. I think this bloke rang up TalkSport saying that James Ward-Prowse has been carried for years by better players around him because all he does is pass sideways. I don't know if I agree though. I think I can almost agree with that. He's an unbelievable set piece taker. We can all agree on that. But does it have? I don't think I've ever seen him play a forward pass. Again, admittedly, I don't watch Southampton. You're boring as fuck. There's a reason you've gone down. You got no fans. Actually, I've got quite a good fan base, but you're boring. You're boring. And does James Ward-Prowse epitomise that? I don't know. Southampton fans, let us know. We're not knowledgeable enough. We don't claim to be fucking Opta over here looking at stats. We just enjoy footy and having a chat and shooting the shit. Get off our backs.
But I'd put a tenner on him going to Bournemouth, I reckon.
Yeah, I could see that.
So Prowse, here we go. Newcastle 2-1.
You're not good enough for Newcastle.
Nah, I don't think he is he?
I don't think you are. Not in the direction they're wanting to go. You're a mid-table player, I think.
He could have gone there last season when they were signing like Chris Wood and that.
Yeah. You should have got in. Should have wormed your way in.
Can't even get odds on Bournemouth.
Paycheck. Fucked off. Oh, what about the teams coming up like Burnley? He might be quite good for a Burnley team.
Yeah, or Luton.
Luton, are they going up, are they?
Nah, they're not. But I want them to. They're in the playoffs.
I saw a video today of Luton's away fans, like where they go to get into the ground. It looks fucking mad. Like just terrace houses.
Yeah.
Like, someone's got a trampoline there. You could literally jump off the stairs on the way in onto a trampoline. It's fucking mental.
Why where's this trampoline thing come from?
It's in the back garden. Someone's house.
Right. Yeah, I've been there a couple of times. It's one of the worst away grounds I've been to.
Yeah, I won't be a fan personally.
The leg room's horrendous.
It's not to say that it's not a fantastic atmosphere. I've never been. Not an expert.
Villa Spurs.
Oh wow, Villa Spurs. Emery. There's a shout for Emery manager of the year.
Yeah, when did he come in?
There's a shout for Emery manager of the year. I don't think he came in that late. I think it was maybe I'd go 7 or 8 games in. What do you think? Do you think he's manager of the year potential? Manager of the year fodder? Let us know. Because you can't give it Pep. I don't think you could give it Pep. Fucking hell, I could manage Man City league title. I genuinely could.
What we're talking? You're talking Premier League manager of the year.
Yeah, Prem manager of the year.
So if they win,
it's Arteta maybe.
If they win the treble, obviously it'd got to be Pep.
Yeah, but we're not doing. You can't count other trophies. It's just the Premier League. Arteta's done an incredible job from where they've been, but they have balled it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Arsenal fans, you have balled it.
I mean,
Emery's just gone from fucking what do you call it? Strength to strength.
What's this? Whoa. Chris Akabusa.
It's me. It's me getting the crowd.
Awooga!
From strength to strength.
Last game of the season, Brighton play Villa. So that might be interesting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That could be interesting.
Could be a playoff for Europe.
Spurs, fucking hell, we've touched on you previously, but you were just not at the races. Didn't have a shot on target till about the 58th minute. That's not good enough for a team of your calibre. Harry Kane obviously got the goal.
27 for the season.
Yeah, apart from that freak up at City, you look at that and you think that's an amazing season, but he's not even getting spoken about.
Yeah. I don't know.
I feel for you, Harry. Do you know what? I think we've mentioned this a few pods ago, but you need a change in PR. You need a rebrand. You need who's had a real good rebrand? Who was like stale and then flourished. Who would you say has had a mint rebrand?
Well, Van Persie had that one, didn't he, when he went to Man United?
That's a good rebrand. Yeah. Bad boy image, yeah. He was at United, at Arsenal, he was probably like Mr. Been there for ages, a good servant. Oh, you go to United, all of a sudden you're the bad boy, yeah. Everyone wants to know you. Everyone wants to see you. Yeah, rebrand. I think you should go to United.
I think he's going to stay, But
Fuck off.
the Spurs
Harry,
have...
come on, get some self-respect, please.
It sounds like he's going to stay and like run his contract down.
Oh, Harry.
But
You only live once. Yeah, listen. It's your decision at the end of the day, but fucking hell, don't look back with regrets. Denzel Washington, right? He's just one every week. Denzel Washington said, you're on your deathbed, yeah? And the ghosts of what you could have been are all at your deathbed saying, why didn't you come to us? Why didn't you make us alive? Why didn't you come to us and allow us to be what we wanted you to be? Oh, I was too busy at Spurs tossing it off because I'm fucking the main man. Big fish, small pond. Pathetic. Get a rebrand.
rebrand.
Tell you who's had a good rebrand recently, right? Heron, frozen foods. Okay, their signage used to be shit, and it's always associated with cheap dog shit products. Yeah, I tell you what they've done. They've put a black sign now with just yellow writing. Oh, all of a sudden, that's sleek. That's cool. That's sexy. I'll go in. Rebrand.
Yeah, Spurs don't look any closer to getting a manager either. Like, favourite is Brendan Rodgers at 7-2.
Jesus Christ.
So you can see why the fans are getting a bit.
Yeah.
Because Ryan Mason just doesn't inspire any confidence, does he?
No, and I feel sorry for him. You've been fed to the lions a bit, Ryan. I'll be honest. You're not ready for that leap yet. You need to go and learn your trade, hone your craft. And that's what you're trying to do, to be fair to you. But all of a sudden they're going, get out there. You can take the top job, mate. It feels like a bit. I think the film Fun with Dick and Jane, they made him the front man. And they said, yeah, you're going to get a promotion. You're going to get all this. Little they didn't know, they pulled the wool from under his feet. Pulled the carpet from it. Pulled from the wool from his eyes. I don't know. One of them.
The wool from
they stitched him up. I don't know what's that. I've had a mahou. They stitched him up, basically. They made him the fall guy. And that's what it looks like, right? It's not a nice look, Ryan. I actually feel sorry for you. That was heartfelt.
Palace, Bournemouth. Didn't know what to say about that, really. But Hodgson, obviously.
Yeah, I think we should maybe apologise to Roy officially, because when he signed, fucking hell. I made some horrible TikToks about your age and about your ability, mainly due to your age, I'm afraid. And you've proved me wrong. You've proved the whole world wrong, in fact, Roy. You've been fucking smashing it. And all these they've got an exciting front line, haven't they, Palace? Eze, Elise, Zaha. Exciting. And Roy's obviously got himself down there and said, listen, lads, I can still kick it. I'm still cool. I'm still down with the kids. Let's play ball. Forget about the fucking noise. Forget about Joey Jerks and his little daft TikToks taking the piss. Just go out there and play.
Do you reckon they'll keep him on?
It's mad, isn't it? Because if it was any other manager, you'd be like, yeah, of course we'd keep him on. But because Roy's about 107, you're like, probably not.
You may as well.
Yeah, they may as well. But what's the alternative? They get a new manager and he does dog shit, and then 5 games left of the season, get Roy on the phone, puts his pipe down, gets his slippers off, gets his trackie back on, loves it. If he wants it, he should have it.
Apparently, and the assistant manager's next favourite, Paddy McCarthy, Bielsa 16-1.
Oh, that'd be good. You'd love it. Honestly, for 2 seasons, you'll fucking love Bielsa. For 2 seasons, you will love Bielsa. 3 seasons, forget about it. He'll run you into the ground. You'll be knackered.
Would you take him back for the championship?
I always say never go back.
Yeah.
I never, don't go back. Don't ruin what, because then it becomes toxic, doesn't it? If it doesn't go well again, then it leaves a very bitter taste in your mouth. Whereas before, you can still remember the good times. A bit like Mourinho when he went back to Chelsea. Yes, he won the league, but then it got bitter again, didn't it? And now it's like, was he good or was it bitter all the time? Can't differentiate.
Hmm.
Next up, who we got?
Here's Everton Man Blue today.
Man Blue.
Just
This Gungadon fella. Genuinely, he's like LeBron James when it comes to the playoffs, when it comes to the nitty gritty. Fucking suits up, doesn't he? And I tell you what a finish! Did you see it today?
They were both brilliant, but the first one was special, yeah.
Oh my god, the first one was so special. Like the deftest touch. He's in motion when he's doing this, guys. By the way, literally takes it down. It was like it was kissed by a seagull.
What?
His first touch. His first touch was so deft. It was like it was kissed by a dolphin. And it just falls. It just falls perfectly. And then the next bit, get the fuck away from me, would you? Jesus Christ, get away. Give me the ick. And then literally just outside of the foot. Oh, he made Pickford look like an absolute twat in net. How small does Pickford look in net, by the way?
What was he doing for the Haaland header as well? He was like,
I know.
Weird reaction.
I think he was in motion that way, wasn't he? But the way it didn't look great. It didn't look great.
A bit exaggerated.
Yeah.
Then the free kick as well. Fuck me.
Yeah. That close. Like, usually they're really hard to score because it was fairly close, wasn't it?
It's just perfect. Yeah, perfect weight on it.
Beautiful. He's a good looking guy as well, Gungadon, isn't he? Got it all. You fucking got it all, you jammy little...
He's right. I reckon it'd be a bit of a dark horse. Like, you think he's a bit quiet, then he'd be just fucking snaking everyone.
Try and shag your bed.
Yeah.
We actually don't like you, Gungadon. Piss off. But yeah, fucking hell. Does he turn up in crunch time? Fair fucking play.
Yeah.
What was I going to say?
Especially when you consider I mean, it's just mad that they can arrest De Bruyne.
Yeah. That's...
wins the game from at Madrid, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, have a week off, Kev."
Yeah, it's almost disrespectful for the rest of the teams, isn't it? It's pretty rude.
It's different level, isn't it? It's a different level they're playing at.
But yeah, that's 11 of 1 on the bounce. On the bounce.
What, in all or in the league?
In the league, I think.
Wow, yeah.
That's ridiculous. They're just, once it comes to crunch time, they're just like a machine. It's fucking annoying. I want to see something else. I want to see different colours on that fucking Premier League trophy.
I really want to see him win the treble now, though. You're not bothered, are you?
No, I'm bothered, all right. I want him to get all the way to Champions League final and then fuck it up against Inter. Lukaku, that'd be great. I'd fucking love that.
I mean, yeah. The thing is, if they get through against Madrid, it's going to be like everyone's going to be like, "Oh, let's name on the trophy" kind of vibe. But you never know.
Yeah. And that would be excellent. It'd be chef's kiss if you got all the way to the top. Yeah. Oh, we're going to win it, writing off Inter Milan or AC, because I'm actually writing off AC there. Did you see, by the way, AC Milan ultras were allowed to issue like a statement to fans? They were literally just talking to the fans after they defeat the other night.
Yeah, it's pathetic, isn't it? So, we lost the game, so we need to complain.
I liked it. They were stood there, literally on the stadium. It was fucking, and they were listening. You know, that's what great teams, leaders do. They listen. Yes, I've done this. How can I improve?
I mean,
high performance.
I know what you mean. I suppose it's like it's good to see that relatability in today's game, but at the same time, come on, it's taking it a bit seriously, isn't it?
Yeah, get a grip. It's only a game footy. Fucking hell, chill out.
But
yeah, Man City, fair play. You're the best. Well done. What do you want? A medal? Are you gonna get some? Fucking hell.
Gonna win it at Chelsea, aren't they? Bad looks of it.
They're good, yeah, and they will win at Chelsea.
Yeah,
you will, because Chelsea's shite. Not even made it interesting for the last game of the season. Well done, Pep. You've killed football. Hope you're fucking happy.
Well, that's Arsenal's fault, to be fair.
Yeah, it is. And that's a lovely little segue, if you want yawning. He's had too much Madras. He fucking
I'm killed off. Those onion badges, unnecessary.
Unnecessary. Yeah, so moving on to Arsenal. Weird game, really, because it was a good game. It was a good game to watch, actually. Gary Neville was fucking jizzing everywhere. He's going, oh, unbelievable. He actually said he's enjoyed every second of Brighton's season. Every second of Brighton's season you've enjoyed, have you, Gary? That's hyperbole, if ever I've heard it. That's fucking ridiculous. Every second? Shut up. But no, Brighton were good. Brighton were very good. Arsenal must have saw City's result earlier and must have felt the pressure.
Well, yeah, someone was saying that, like, probably felt flat. But, yeah, I just couldn't believe, I know we said it before, but Martin Tyler for the first Brighton goal. Honestly, may as well have been a friendly. He wasn't bothered.
Not ours. Yeah, he's checked out.
He needs to get replaced anyway.
Yeah, definitely. Get someone like youngish, maybe in the 30s, who's like got his own podcast, who's like got a couple of followers on TikTok that loves Leeds United, that is quite passionate about football. Know anyone? Sign me up. And I'll cut the swearing down. I don't need to swear for it. I'll just be like, what a blooming goal that was. Blooming heck. Still works. Torssard. Come on, son. We all know what you're doing. Get in the move. Do you know what it reminded me of? Renford Rejects. Do you ever watch Renford Rejects?
Yeah.
Stunning TV show. If you haven't watched Renford Rejects, or you don't know about Renford Rejects, go and check Renford Rejects out. Reminded me of when Jason Summerby got a move to the Rivals. They had some unbelievable guest stars, didn't they? Gianfranco Zola, Martin Keown. It was on Nickelodeon. Honestly, it was fucking belting. It reminded me of the episode of Renford Rejects where Jason Summerby moves to the Razors. Yeah, so Torssard's gone. Everyone thinks, oh, he's left, you know. He's forgot about the Seagulls. He's left them in the dust. He's gone chasing the Yankee dollar. That's it, fuck, mate. So what Jason Summerby does is he gets a pen, last minute of the game, for the Razors against the Renford Rejects. Chips it down the middle, doesn't he? Keeper catches it, gives a little wink, yeah? He was always a fucking Renford Reject. Cut him open, he bleeds the Renford Rejects. And that's exactly what Torssard did. You know, he's gifted him a goal. He was like, gut arse. Oh, my hands up, that's me. Sorry, fellas. Fucking hell. But secretly, he was like, listen, there's top 6 for you. Don't worry about it.
James Corden was in it, you know.
Was he?
Yeah, just looking it up now.
James Corden gets everywhere. He gets where water doesn't, that fella. Fuck me. I hate James. James Corden gets himself everywhere. Including coming back home, which is quite debatable whether we want him back. You can stay out there with the hobnobs and the nonces for all we care.
Anything to say about Brentford, West Ham? Not really. West Ham a point from safety, pretty much. Was. Yeah. They are.
So, West Ham, if you want to share the spoils next week, let's do it. Gentleman's agreement, yeah? But yeah, nothing to say on Brentford. You've done well. You've had a mediocre season, but hopefully you'll push on next season. Bit like this podcast. We are Brentford, in fact.
Mediocre? 9th for Brentford. Would you say that's mediocre?
I'll take that back. I didn't realise you were 9th. That's fucking outstanding. Well done. Yeah, you've done well. But you're going to struggle next season without your tellers, man, because he's fucking locked up. Yeah?
Is he definitely, though? Like, isn't it dragging out a bit?
Oh, bloody hell. When he's dead to rights.
Dead to rights.
I'm going to put an over-under on how long it's going to take him to get convicted. Fucking hell.
Did you watch Match of the Day last night?
Match of the Day? No, I didn't watch it.
It was...
I was fucking Lineker crying because the Foxes are down. Fuck off.
It's possibly the first ever time there's been a father and son pundit duo. Can you guess who it was?
Savage and his son? No, it can't have been.
No.
Fucking hell, Rackers. Who's on there? Danny Mills? Is his son on?
Danny Mills and his son? No.
What on?
Pardon?
So, father and son pundit duo?
Yeah.
On Match of the Day? Oh,
yeah.
So Lineker's son.
No.
Who then?
Lineker...
I've gone through the full bastard cast here.
You haven't at all. Lineker... Lineker was presenting, then there's 2 pundits who are father... No.
Shearer ain't got a son, he's got a daughter. Who the fuck? Right, let me go through them. Micah Richards, he doesn't have a kid. Well, he probably has a kid somewhere. Aren't you, Micah? You big shagger. Danny Mills. Said Savage, but he doesn't even do BBC. Shearer. Lineker. Who then?
I'm not telling it, it's very obvious.
How can it be obvious? Give me some clues. Give me some clues.
Come on, mate. One of the main people who does it every week, and his son.
Yeah, I'm flustered here.
Just think which two pundits usually do it.
See, I'm going old school, and now I'm thinking Alan Hansen, and I'm panicking.
I mean, that's mental, yeah.
Yeah. Or fucking, what's his name? Arsenal fella, right back. Lee Dixon.
Man, be much of the for years.
I can't remember. I'm panicking. You put me on the spot on live TV. Give me a clue. Go on, give me a clue. Oh, it's
I really want to.
No, it's Ian Wright. It's Ian Wright.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got there in the end. Fucking hell.
Which son?
Sean.
Yeah. Played.
Got that right. Fucking hell.
Oh, we can all go home now.
Wow. It's the longest part of the podcast, that bit.
So, yeah. But it's quite
Was it good?
Quite interesting.
Was it good?
It's alright. It's alright. Yeah, it's quite funny. Some bit of banter in there.
Yeah.
Lineker was loving it. The family bants.
Oh, of course he was.
Fucking middle of the road banter.
Ah, you love it, don't you, Gary? Yeah, you do. Get your. Well, I think Gary, make it a full family affair. Gary should get his brother on. Get Wayne Lineker on. That I'd tune in for. Do it.
The BBC should have definitely got Wayne in when they suspended Gary.
Do it live from Ocean Beach.
That'd have been some good bands from the BBC, but never mind.
Yeah, you missed your opportunity, whereas we wouldn't have. So Wayne, if you are watching, give us a fucking shout, boy. We'll get you on. Literally anybody who's watching, give us a shout. We'll get you on. Right, so I'll wrap this up then.
All right.
So,
I'll leave you to it.
What do you mean you'll leave me to it? Mr. Town. So that comes to the conclusion of episode 10. 10 episodes. Mind blown. Yeah, we'll be back next week. So, whatever you're doing this week, hope you have a brilliant week. Hope you stay safe. And just remember, if you believe it, you can achieve it. That's all from me and Harry. See you later.
TTFN.
Ta-ta for now, baby. I'd add a B on that one.